Hello wet shavers. In this video we're going to do a shave off between the SchicK Extreme 5 and the Supply single edge razor coming up next on the Soap Thing project. Alright, welcome to the Soap Thing project. If you are new to the project, I hope you'll consider hitting the subscribe button. If you are not new to the project, welcome back. It's great to have you. And this shave is going to be the first in a series of videos where we take a garden variety cartridge razor and put it up against the Supply single edge razor. So let's talk about it really quickly. This razor, this particular one, is all stainless steel. It is a 3-piece razor. It comes apart into 3 pieces: the bolt, the handle, and the base plate. The base plate looks exactly like this. This just happens to be a level 3 plate that I'm holding in my hand. The one inside the razor right now is a level 2. It comes with 3 plates, 1 through 3. And this stainless steel one, I got this one used, but brand new. I do believe this retails for $150 US. The chrome plated zinc version is $75 US. So certainly an investment, but in my opinion this is a phenomenal shaver. It does a great job. It uses SchicK injector blades, and the way it loads is you insert the injector key into this little keyhole like so, and then you push the blade in and then pull it out, just like that. So that'll be the single edge razor we're going to use today. So let's talk about the SchicK Extreme 5. Now the SchicK Extreme 5 is a whole different animal. This is quite lightweight. It is made out of some variety of rubber, plastic, and metal. The metal part here towards the top is probably painted zinc, maybe. This retails for somewhere between $11 and $15. It does have a pivoting head. It pivots side to side and up and down. And just look at the size of that head. Look at that. That is Pennsylvania. I mean, seriously, that is I-76 between Pittsburgh and Philly is what that is. Good luck getting that under your nose. But this is 5 blades, and it's just a garden variety 5-bladed cartridge razor. The cartridge comes off by pushing this little button upwards, and it releases the head. So that'll be the SchicK Extreme 5. The SchicK Extreme 5 is going to go on my left side. The Supply single edge razor is going to go on my right side. And we're going to do a shave, and we're going to see how they feel up against each other. We're going to use Proraso green, eucalyptus and menthol for the shaving cream with the matching Aftershave. And the brush is going to be this 26mm black and white synthetic from Richman Shaving. So let's get started. Alright, I got 2 days growth on the face today. There will be no pre-shave today because I want these 2 razors to speak for themselves. And we got the Proraso green lathered up in the Pereira Shavery Unbreakable shaving bowl, and it's ready to go. So we're going to wet the face and we're going to get started. Okay, let's put this soap on. This stuff smells great. Smells great. It's a great performer. It's kind of surprising that it smells so much differently from the aftershave. Okay, so the SchicK Extreme 5 is going to go on the left, Supply on the right, and let's just get started with this one. Here we go. I don't know if you can see this, but just take a look when I try to shave up on my neck. There's almost, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but there was a little bit of like where I was pulling against, pulling my hair instead of cutting it. The lubricating strip is creating this kind of slimy sensation on my face. Okay, let's go up here. Now, if you were expecting me to just trash the SchicK Extreme 5, that's not necessarily what I'm here to do. I stopped using cartridge razors not because cartridge razors are bad. I stopped using cartridge razors because safety razors are better, in my personal opinion. But those are two different assumptions that are not the same thing. Cartridge razors don't have to be bad for safety razors to just be better, a better shave. Like, I got tugging going up on my neck, and I just don't have that problem with a safety razor. It just hacks right through hair. It doesn't pull on it, pull it up, and then finally hack it off. So let's do the Supply single edge razor. Here we go. See, this is buttery smooth. There's no tugging, there's no pulling. It just cuts through a bunch of hair. Now, I got a slightly closer shave with the SchicK Extreme 5 on the first pass, but only marginally so. Neither of these razors are terribly easy to get up under your nose. The heads on both of them are not lending themselves well to that sort of thing. So a few viewers know, we're doing a pass, but a few viewers know that I am active duty military, and the last time I was downrange, I was in Saudi Arabia, and I took safety razors with me, but for the most part, I used cartridge razors downrange because they were faster. You know, when you're working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, I don't feel like taking that extra time to do a safety razor shave, so I'll tend to reserve that for my one day off a week when I'm just looking to treat myself. So let's go this way. This lubricating strip is actually kind of creating another layer of protection that causes the razor to skip over my hairs and not cut them. I think that's half the problem. Like, I've used Gillette Atra carts and Gillette sensor carts. You see how it's got that gooiness to it? I've used Atra and sensor carts that don't have the lubricating strip, and they're good shavers. They really are. So if you're looking for a cart, like you just can't bring yourself to shave with a safety razor for whatever reason, you might consider Atra cartridges or sensor cartridges. Yeah, under here, anywhere where there's still 2 days growth, it just yanks. And we get used to this sort of thing. You know, we just assume, well, that's how razors shave. They they pull on your hair and until they get it off, and that's just how it has to be. You know, we don't consider that, you know, is this really comfortable? Is this really the best we can do? Is there something else out there? So if you are somebody who has not yet discovered safety razors, and you're experiencing that tugging and it's not that pleasant, it doesn't have to be that way. There are other ways to get a satisfying shave, and there are ways to get a satisfying shave that's not as expensive as this. This is an expensive razor, no doubt, but you can get a safety razor that shaves like this for 20, 30, 40 bucks. And then you can get blades like Astra's Superior Stainless. Those are $7 for 100 of them. Like, you can't even get 5 of these cartridges for $7. I think it's like $15 for 5 of them. Like, that is very consequential price difference. I'm just being honest with you. So, a cartridge razor has 2 things going for it. It's very user-friendly. You don't have to develop a shaving skill quite like you do with this supply razor. And you can get a shave faster, much faster with a cart. But you are going to pay for it. It's way more expensive in the long run, especially if you're somebody like me who has to shave every day. Like, shaving might take longer, but I get a more satisfying shave and I get a cheaper shave. Like, normally those 2 things aren't synonymous, getting something being cheaper and better, but in this case, in my personal opinion, it absolutely is. I can still feel the gooiness on this side of my face from that lubricating strip. But it wasn't a horrible shave. The only thing wrong with it was just that it pulled a little bit and it left this like goop. So, which I'm no longer used to dealing with because I don't use these much anymore. Like a couple shaves ago, or maybe it was the last shave, I can't remember. I used Noble Otter Neon Sun and the Atra, and it had a lubricating strip, but even that didn't leave this kind of goop. I'm shaving with the wrong razor on the wrong side, so. Oops. Getting these 2 confused. Okay. That feels like a good shave. So we're going to take an alum block to it and see what happened on each side. Alright, time for the Razor Rock alum block. Now, a great way to tell how much skin irritation you have from a razor is to chase your shave with an alum block. Because if you drew blood, even in ways you can't really see, it'll create this stinging sensation. A little bit of stinging right there. And a little bit right there is what I'm feeling right now. Stinging right here, right over there. Everywhere else seems to be pretty good. There's no feedback from the alum block. So I'm going to call that a wash as far as how I shaved my face and my particular shaving habits. So that'll be the alum block report card for today. Alright, time for the Proraso Green Aftershave. A little bit of stinging all throughout with that one. Smells great though. I love Proraso Green. Okay. So, my final thoughts on the SchicK Extreme 5 and the Supply single edge razor. What are my final thoughts? Oh, well, I think you know which one I would prefer. You know, I have been a traditional shaver for 4 years, so I will pick this over a cartridge razor any day of the week. But again, that does not make this bad. I'm just here to show you that if you're using these and you're looking for something cheaper and more satisfying, and you can take pride in your shave, then you might consider kicking the carts and moving to a Supply single edge razor or a RazoRock razor. This one just happens to be the Wonder Bar. Do not start out with that one because it definitely is an aggressive one, but get a RazoRock Mamba, Merkur 34C, Mula, Edwin Jagger, one of these. You know, it's a good jumping off point to see if your skin can handle safety razors, because I have never gotten, I can't say never, but I very seldom get razor burn with these. When I first started using these, I got razor burn all the time until my skin got used to it. So if you're going to try a safety razor, it really cannot be just one and done and then you decide which one you're going to do. You need to shave for a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks with these, to see if your skin is going to adjust, if that makes any sense. So those are my final thoughts on these two razors. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.